every new thing we're building with enhanced security features in mind.
And there's glass we're looking at for North Creek High School, that instead of having to put the film on existing glass, it's embedded in it, so it.
So shatterproof glass.
So City Block will be okay.
That goes in Snohomish County.
The position that you're hiring for, was that factored into the budget for this year?
It was factored in the 3-year plan. So when I presented the 3-year plan, that's now been added, yes.
We decided it was an important enough
Yes,
position,
yes.
we just needed to move
Yes,
forward with it.
yes.
So,
It
yeah.
was a good report. I read it, you're right.
It was yeah, it was a very good report. It
He's,
was a challenge in terms of
Yeah,
those
we can't do
facilities they
everything,
designed, but it was interesting.
well, and his background again is as a law enforcement officer,
Yeah.
so he really comes at it through a very different filter than you might apply as an educator or as a community person, you know. But it's still really important to have his perspective because he you know, we've got to figure out what's workable and doable for us, but it, you know, he at least excites some thinking in us about, you know, in a perfect world, how we could be better prepared.
And I think in nearly every school visit that we went to this year, I have not, it's my first time on that campus, and so I haven't known where the office has been. And so I have literally had no issue walking on each of those campuses and walking around till I found the office.
Nobody has stopped you
Work on
that.
that.
And
No,
that-
and you know, I'm a phenomenal, but I mean, a lot of times, there's no one even out, so it's like so easy to penetrate
But it,
the
yeah.
candidates,
Memorize
unfortunately.
your face.
But
And
it
that's
just-
all different schools.
It just points out the difficulty of that single point of entry
Correct,
when
yes,
all of our
yeah.
schools are built
Yeah.
in a very open manner. How do you
Yeah.
practically funnel everybody through a certain place, recognizing that somebody who's really intent on doing harm isn't going to follow the rules
Right.
where, you know, please check in here.
No.
You know, so you've got to balance all of that.
There's something checking his date on this.
Right.
I mean, Kokanee Stone where they put that, I don't know how long that fence has been there, but they've even, the chain link, they've even put farther.
Portables?
The chain link fence that goes around kind of the basketball, and then now it's come, they're keeping it locked all the time, where in past they might not have. So yeah, they went all the way up until the office, and so I actually had to walk all the way around, where before you used to have to do that. So
So
I had to
it's
walk,
forcing you to
force
go
me
to
through
the
the office,
office.
there's still other ways to get in, but if you don't know those ways, it kind of just force you to a single point at that point.
Well, we have at least one of our schools
That was good.
that after standing with the staff made an agreement that they were going to keep all of their doors locked. But again, that's a logistical challenge. People have to buy into that because you got to walk around with your key all the time and things that should seem really simple all of a sudden, you know, become more complicated. And
Beware of students in transit for one thing, you need to have those of them locked out.
Well, you don't want to traumatize kids in order to protect them by creating school as a scary place, right? You know, beware of the.
Except we lock our houses.
Yeah, but not in a, because we don't want a man with a gun to come in and shoot you, right?
I'm just kidding.
I mean, it's just, you know, the message is also important, like whatever, we don't want kids to think they're walking into a place that danger lurks from every corner, and that's
well, I think we're really smart to try and build things like watchdog programs, things that are positive, but that also enhance security at the same time. And a sense of peace of mind amongst kids too. They see adults around campus, they feel safe.
Helping to empower the kids, that they're part of the security process.
And
They
you
see
know,
it as someone without a tag.
well, for sure, and you know, walking down the school is almost 100% impossible. It's nice, you know, with these already being so robust, the procedures in place for when something happens, that was very nice to hear about how much work's been done in terms of responding.
Yeah, this was very good.
I don't quite know how to phrase this, because I'm not really, I don't have a vision of what I would want, but I had an opportunity to talk with some attorneys from Connecticut and then some members from Marysville, and both conversations cycled around the post-event, how to deal with the aftermath, and none on the what we should have done to prevent. That it was all about the issues that popped up afterwards and how we're dealing with that. And
No, we're going through now whether you do prior.
Yeah.
But I mean,
We're
is that
good
what
at
you're
the
getting
post.
from?
But also, there's good stuff that's happening for the beforehand. And so at our schools, we have those intervention teams. And we've got, at the secondary level, middle kids in crisis, and making sure there's the support there. But you're right. I mean, it takes vigilance, beforehand, but then also having the systems in place to be able to manage it, and then afterwards, that reunification process and supporting people afterwards. But
Well, it may seem silly, but even just getting those containers for the emergency supplies, 10 years ago, there was not as much of a centralized response on that. It
But
was
it
really,
was even things like, they have to change, they can't do fire alarms now at Marysville Pilchuck until not only the kids, but the teachers are out of the building. They have to do something else because the sound is going to trigger people. They can't serve the same menu anymore.
Yeah.
That was
Well,
sort of
even the
like
voice, I think.
Yeah, the voice that did the
The all-call.
cannot do an all
Yes.
call, whatever, and it's not only the kids, but staff as well.
And there's a whole bevy of experts and consultants out there around that topic, which is kind of sad.
Right.
a little too much experience out there.
So, thank you very much.
Yeah,
Right.
thank you very much.
Board members, there is music going to be in our lobby at 6:30.
Oh, yay.
I'm ready